Welcome to the show. I'm Ryan and you're watching Tea with Ryan. Hope you've got your cup of tea, I've got mine, so let's talk. So I just put a question on Facebook from a viewer that watches my videos saying that I should do top 10 films that are coming out soon that I may want to watch, that I recommend to you guys. I'm sorry about the light, I'm actually outside and I'm under an umbrella which is making it dark. I just thought I would go outside and enjoy. I thought of not saying the top 10 because it takes forever, and so I thought about doing the top 5. So my top 5 films for the summer that's coming out soon is Mrs. Brown's Boys. Now, if it's anything like the TV series, then it's going to be a good film. But if it's not, and you don't have mistakes in it, then it's not really going to be a good film. I can't really review it. I've seen a trailer to it, and I find the trailer quite good, and it makes me want to watch the film. So I would recommend you go and watch that. I know there's lots of hype about it at the moment because it's only just come out, but I would recommend that because it's a kind of a UK classic now because of the show and the show's ratings. So I think you should go and watch that. Another film that I would recommend is, I want to get this right, it's called Lilting or Lilt. Basically, it's about this gay couple, and one of them sadly passes away. And the man is his partner's trying to make a connection with his mother, well, the other partner's mother. When I watched the trailer, it actually made me tear up, just because this film is very close to my heart. The things that happen in it is, has kind of happened to me over the past year. If you don't know, my partner passed away last year, and so I've been dealing with grief and stuff. So I know how you go through all these emotions, and you want to get everything, and you want that connection and stuff. And I think this film is a good film. It has some Chinese roots in it. So if I tell you the synopsis of the film, and you can see if you like it or not. All the trailers to these films that I've suggested are in the description box, so you can go and watch them. But the synopsis for Lilting or Lilt, or however you're meant to say it. Lilting tells a story of a Cambodian Chinese mother mourning the ultimate death of her son. Her words are suddenly disrupted by the presence of a stranger. We observe their difficulties in trying to connect with one another without a common language. Although a translator pieces together memories of the man they both loved dearly, and release that whilst they may not share a language, they are connected in their grief. It's a very good film. It's about I think it's more about how now that gay couples are. Sorry, I have to do this. There is a tortoise right under my feet, and he likes to eat feet. I really don't want my feet to be eaten. So this film, I think, will do well because it's the first time that gay couples have ever been put into films with the issues of straight couples, essentially. There was a article or story put on Facebook about this gay couple that were in a civil partnership and everything like that, but because he died, sorry about that. Because he dies, he had the partner had no rights to him, to the body, to any of his stuff, to the business or anything like that. Playing a game. And his mother, his partner's mother, disowned him and didn't want anything to do with the partner. She just wanted her son's body back, and his partner was left in the lurch, nothing. And you don't really hear these stories because I think this society, although it's changing now, this society has changed. Is still a straight couple society, and anything different is wrong. But it is changing slowly, but hopefully in many years to come it will just be normal, and you can put loads of gay programs, gay themed programs and stuff like this out into the mainstream, because it's very backwards, because it's shone against. Another film I would like to recommend is it's another gay film, but it's not based about gay people and that. It's based about the Welsh miners and how Margaret Thatcher ruined them, and these miners wanted to go and protest, but the gay community stepped in and made a fundraising thing to get money for their family, the miners' families, and but the gay pride people tried to give it to their union, and the union didn't want anything to do with the gay people. So the gay people went to the miners themselves and gave money and sorted that out and tried to get things done. And I've seen a trailer. It is a very classic Welsh themed film, I think. Because of how it's done, it makes it look like it was meant to. You know how films are made to look like they are from that time, and this film has actually pinned it, I think. It's based in the 1984 when Margaret Thatcher is in power and the National Union of Miners is on strike. So let me give you a synopsis. At a gay pride march in London, a group of gays and lesbians activists decide to raise money to support their families of the striking miners. But there is a problem. The union seems embarrassed to receive their support. But the activists are not deterrent. They decide to ignore the union and go direct to the miners. They identify the mining village in deepest Wales and set off in a minibus to make their donation in person. And so bring in the extraordinary story of two similarly alien communities who form a surprisingly ultimate temperament partnership. So it's a quite good film. It sounds good, and it sounds like it's going to be a proper like Welsh film. You don't really see many of them, but it's a good film to go and watch, and that film is called Pride. So I would recommend that. As I said, all the links to the trailers are in the box below. Now we're playing a game. Next one I would recommend is What We Did on Our Holiday. This stars David Tennant, Billy Connolly, and many others. So the synopsis to this film is that there is 3 children travelling to Scotland Highlands with Doug's father, which is Doug is David Tennant, and the father of Doug is Billy Connolly. To go to like Doug's father's birthday party. It's soon clear when it comes to keeping a secret under wraps, from the rest of the family, their children are the biggest liability. So it seems like they told a secret, and the kids have found out, and then they kind of, you know how kids are, they kind of want to give that secret out and stuff, so you try and bribe them not to give the secret out. So it seems like from the trailer it looks really good, and I would recommend it, and I think you should go watch it. It's a good film. I think it will be a film to watch, and it's a very British film as well. I think it's made from the makers of BBC. I know that it's made by the people that made Outnumbered, so it's going to be a little bit like that as well. My final film that I'd recommend is A Long Way Down. This film from the trailer is amazing. It looks amazing. It's about New Year's Day. Well, it's about a New Year's party where it comes to New Year's Day at 12 o'clock, and one guy wants to jump and end his life, and then this woman comes up and says, I was just about to lock the door and stuff, and that's how they connect then. And then another girl comes and tries to commit suicide again and runs off this roof, and another guy wants to, this guy comes and gives them pizza and stuff. And it looks like they've all come together through this roof of loneliness and playing the game. And from this, they all make a connection, and they go on a holiday and have like a really good time, and they make that year the best year of their life. And I think that film, from the trailer, it looks good, and I think you should watch it. And that is my recommendations of all the films that I think you should go watch that are coming out soon. Most of them are coming out this year. I think one or two that I've mentioned are coming out next year, but I will put all the trailers in the description box below. And also, if you want to ask me any questions or want me to talk about stuff like James did, that recommended that I should do 10 films that about me, and I did 5, you can do that as well through my Facebook and Twitter, and all the social network links are in the box below. But thanks for watching this episode of Tea with Ryan, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye. Thanks for watching an episode with Tea with Ryan. I hope you enjoyed it. If you missed last week's episode of Tea with Ryan, here it is right here. And you remember, guys, you can subscribe as well to get up to date with all the new videos that are coming out soon. And I will see you guys next week with another episode of Tea with Ryan. Thanks for watching. Bye.